Hey everyone, Peter Barber, professional singer and music producer. Welcome back to the channel. Today I just did a deep dive musically into Just Look My Way from Helluva. Not in the show, but I believe canon to the show. Full-length song, which we rarely get in Helluva, and stolas, Bryce Pinkham, who has just this wonderful voice. There's so many things to comment on. Very cool soundscape and atmosphere and sound design in this song. A lot of good things, cool things to talk about. So sit back, relax, enjoy. Hope you'll learn something, and I'll see you after.
It is expected, an oath by blood to hold the tome, and the starlight passes overhead, fuels all the skills I've honed. I am a guardian.
I love the this is such a stolas music atmosphere. It is so spacey and cosmic and reverby and delay-y, and E flat minor we're in. Ba-bum, E flat minor, sad key that is. E flat major, notoriously a happy key. Go figure. A lot of religious music written in E flat major, 3 flats, Holy Trinity. Fun fact for you there. Yeah, cool, very cool. Okay, let's go back and just start this right from when he is singing.
An oath by blood.
Nope.
It is expected, an oath by blood to hold the tome, and the starlight passes overhead, fuels all the skills I've honed.
So yeah, so our singer here is definitely, obviously a tenor voice. I've talked about this before, and we're in this very low intimate range with our stolas here. Getting down to this, what would be a low B flat for a tenor. And I've talked about this before in one of the other videos, that this is, I can't remember exactly what the pitch values were, but this is absolutely getting towards the bottom of this singer's range.
It is expected.
So we can hear Bryce, right? On that B flat, it's very breathy. It's very much towards the bottom of his range. Now, he's not pressing or anything to try and make that note bigger or louder or more resonant. He's just allowing his voice naturally to carry down there, while he's especially singing in this very introspective, calm, sort of intimate place. And then quickly gets out of there and pops up to this E flat, that's low middle range for Bryce, but certainly we're in the comfort zone by that point.
It is expected, an oath by blood to hold the tome, and the starlight passes overhead, fuels all the skills I've honed. I am a guardian, watcher of these ancient rites, yet I find myself drawn from that path on those dazzling moonlit nights.
Yes. It's funny, right before we got into this scene design, I was just talking about how I always mention this when stolas has music, is this sort of cosmic feel. It's just very well done. You can pretty much do anything musically kind of in the forefront, but having this sort of cosmic radiation background energy in the songs, I think, is really powerful for his vibe. Also loving the strings. Shout out to the strings in this song.
Guardian, watcher of these ancient rites. Yet I find myself drawn from that path on those dazzling moonlit nights.
So I see stuff like this, and I do regularly wonder how powerful he is and what he can do. Learning more and more about it. I am watching the show now, which you guys know, so I'm fully up to the start of episode 8. I finished watching 7 the other day, so I'm fully caught up. But this was recommended to me. This song was recommended to me to do before going on to episode 8. So here we are. But yeah, stolas powers. We're seeing more and more of it, right? But I don't think we've gotten the whole picture yet.
That path on those dazzling moonlit nights. Let me hold you, keep you close to me. I long to hear your voice. But dearest, I know better now. I must give you this choice. I can give you
Yeah, nice pre-chorus. Pre-chorus still sitting quite low in Bryce's range. Usually by the pre-chorus, we're kind of into the upper middle and really leading towards sort of a big chorus moment that'll be in the upper middle and upper range for maximum, impact. Typically is how songs are written. But Helluva songs are not, stereotypical songs. You get a number. What was the Fizzaroli song? I was talking about how it's staying. I think it was the 2-minute notice, maybe, where a lot of the first part of the song is very low in Brightman's range, like basically out of his range. So he turns it into more of a speech-like thing. So you do get some unusual vocal range choices for some of these singers. And this is no exception, where in the pre-chorus, typically it's higher up, but it's just still very much operating in the low part of Bryce's range.
Keep you close to me.
Close to me. So down to the E flat. So not the bottom, but definitely the low end, but not the bottom.
Let me hold you, keep you close to me. I long to hear your voice. But dearest, I know better now. I must give you this choice. I can give you everything you need.
I have that sound effect in my library. That I love that. It's a great sound effect. It's called a downshifter. That's the kind of sound effect it is. It's used sort of as a transitionary point between sections of a song, where the new section hits and you get a downshifter and it kind of blends the transition. But I have that exact sound effect that I've used in songs before.
I can give you everything
Sick.
You need. Or do you want to hear me plead? Just look my way.
Way. Down to a B. We're in the chorus, and he just went down to a B natural, which is very close to the bottom of his range. So I'm saying this is very odd vocal range writing. And the chorus. I mean, there's a lot. There's it's not a wall of sound, but there is energy in this chorus.
Must give you this choice. I can give you everything you need. Or do you want to hear me plead? Just look my way. Just look my way. Is there something more that I don't know?
More that I don't know. I bet he could sing this an octave higher. So maybe that'll be a final chorus thing. I mean, this looks like a full-length song. Highly irregular for Helluva, although I know this isn't in the actual show. This is like canon outside the show, I guess. But hey, if we get a 3-chorus song and he's singing the low octave in the first chorus, I could see a high octave in the third chorus, which would be pretty cool.
Is there something more that I don't know that you won't say till we've both grown cold? Just say, stay, look my way.
It's the E flat.
This unspoken contract, a deed we forged for mutual gain. If that's all this was when you're not here, what is this rooted pain? I don't care that you're...
That very just galactic soundscape. It's similar to the first verse. There's not a whole lot different happening vocally. It's in the same place. It's in that very low middle at maximum middle range for Bryce here. At least from everything I remember about his voice so far. And it wasn't long ago that I was analyzing other songs from Stolas. So But yeah, very, very similar vibe. We do have some cool added soundscape, sound effect things in this second verse. There's a little bit more motion in the arrangement. It was a little more static and vibey. Now we've got like a little like stuff's kind of moving around in the cosmos. But overall, a similar vibe to where we started.
A deed we forged for mutual gain. If that's all this was when
like
you're
that.
not here, what is this rooted pain? I don't care that you're of lower station, or primed to sate my dark temptations. Why can't you understand? Let me explain. And I'm terrified as I cry to make these feelings true. What's left for me and my broken heart if I cannot have you?
Wonderful, wonderful voice acting. And I'm going to plant the flag here. I'm going to use this opportunity to plant a flag. He's singing in tune, and it's extremely emotional. I don't want to hear that someone has to sing out of tune to be authentic or emotional, or that singing out of tune somehow makes it more authentic or emotional. I do not buy that for a second. And here we have a great example of Stolas absolutely giving it to us emotionally, just kicking us right in the emotional nards while singing in tune. Okay, so you can do both. One can do both. It is difficult because it is often more challenging to sing and maintain technique and sing in tune and not be thinking about your technique so much that it makes you invulnerable to feeling all the emotions you might need to feel in a scene. But the great people, the great artists can do both. So do not let that be an excuse, people. Take that one with you.
Let me explain. And I'm terrified.
And that's different. What he does on Fied of Terrified is a complete departure from the melody. Terrified. It just becomes pure voice acting at that point, right? It's not, he didn't sing Fied out of tune. That was a voice acting choice. So that's a distinction I want to make.
And I'm terrified as I cry to make these
as I cry. All perfectly in tune and breathy and emotional and like on the verge of voice cracking, but in the middle of the pitch.
I'm terrified as I cry to make these feelings true.
Oh.
What's left for me?
What's left for me? Right? What's left for me? Perfectly in tune, but very breathy and intimate and emotional. I'm only bringing this up because what was his song right at the start? Stolas sings right at the start of this season. There were moments I was pointing out that he was singing out of tune, and there were some comments talking about the authenticity and emotional vulnerability and these sorts of things from singing out of tune. And I don't think it's necessary. I know it's not necessary because we have an example right here. And I was also just doing a video for Mafra, who covered Unethical by Fozia, and she's singing incredibly emotionally and like on the verge of tears, and it's perfectly in tune. And it does not take away from the emotionality of something. So that is a flag I am planting, and not just from my work as an analysis person, right? Not just being a nerd on the internet, but also, performing as a professional singer for a decade, in the opera world and elsewhere. Singing out of tune doesn't get you anywhere in the professional world. And it doesn't sell an emotion either, is my take. And thank you, Stolas. 2 videos on the same day, oddly enough, that have helped me support that case. So I just did a video for Mafra, and now we have Stolas singing beautifully in tune and very emotionally. Okay, off my soapbox.
make these feelings true. What's left for me and my broken heart if I cannot have you? Unless it's me, and no matter what in this world I could give, it's not enough to get through the walls you've conjured up to live.
This is just wonderful, super soft, intimate like, trying to figure out what the registration he's doing here, but it's just excellent singing now, which is funny. Now in this very calm bridge section, we have Bryce now getting up into higher in his range, not upper range, not super high or anything, but far higher than where we started, or even during the chorus when all this action's happening. So again, interesting vocal writing.
It's me, and no matter what in this world I could give, it's not enough to get through the walls you've conjured up to live. Is this what you feel? Scorned by a realm that cannot comprehend what you are. So I'll grant you this mercy, this bind on our souls needs to end.
Beautiful, beautiful singing, beautiful animation. Oh man, I mean, this is just stunning. I love this style that they're in now, this sort of constellation style. Up to would be G flat, high G flat in this case. So that's getting into Bryce's upper range. You know, that's actually getting up there. It's great stuff. And my battery's about to die. Oh, good. Good stuff. All right, let's get back into it.
In this world I could give, it's not enough to get through the walls you've conjured up to live. Is this what you feel? Scorned by a realm that cannot comprehend what you are. So I'll grant you this mercy, this bind on our souls needs to end. I will try to make amends for making you means to an end. So look my way,
So good. Okay, yeah, so final chorus, what I was saying earlier, final chorus. We are now up in a much higher part of the range. We're not an octave higher. We're, what key are we in now? Let's see.
I will try to make
Okay, so I think we've gone to the I think we've gone to the 5. We were in E flat minor, now we're in B flat minor. We'll see.
I will try to make amends for making you means to an end. So look my way.
Look my way. Previously that was a B natural and now it's an F sharp. Yeah, so we're up a perfect 5th from the first chorus. So that's great. That's a significant jump. That's going to add so much excitement to this final chorus being an entire 5th up. And an octave would be drastic. But he did start very low. He only went up to a B flat in that first chorus. So anyway.
You means to an end, so look my way. Please look my way.
Also, the Blitz, I should have said this sooner. The Blitz Stolas story is brutal. It's so heartbreaking. And I have really been enjoying watching the show. I watched the first 7 episodes of the second season just like a very normal person on my couch to catch up with what I had done musically so far. And I loved it. And season 2 is, in my opinion, a lot stronger than season 1. And but the Blitz Stolas, man, it's tough. It's hard. It's heartbreaking to watch. So hoping for a resolution there. We'll have to see what happens. But yeah, it's not lost on me listening to this song, what's going on. I just, as you know, primarily focus on the music stuff.
For making you means to an end, so look my way. Please look my way. And if there's something more that I don't know, I'll save us both before we grow cold. If you'll stay and just say, look my way.
the tears underwater is crazy. It's like super powerful tears, stolas tears.
I'll save us both before we grow cold if you'll stay and just say, look my way.
Even a little bit of sort of underwater sound design to some of these musical elements, which is cool. It's a nice shift.
My way.
Those are all. Great stuff. So what's the deal with this song? Why was this not in the show? Is it true? Is it Canon? Looking pretty Canon. Looking pretty Canon to me. It's also released on Vidsy Pop's channel. So anyway, guys, thanks for joining for another Helluva Boss analysis. The next thing you'll see from me is I'm going to just watch the episode and record it all. And then when the music starts, I'll go into the analysis thing. It's a much better system than me watching more comfortably downstairs on my couch, on my TV, and then running up here to do the analysis. That really kind of jerks me around. And I tried doing that for Hasbin and didn't like it. Didn't like doing it that way. So I'll just watch here, and then Mason will edit the analysis parts out. And if I comment maybe something critical on the film score or the TV score, maybe Mason will put that in as well. But song focus, but with full context is the point I'm trying to make. So full context going forward. And I'll see you then. All right. Bye-bye.